All right, I know I'm a couple minutes early, so I'll just wait for people to come on in. I had planned to go on my laptop, but for some reason I can't get into my StreamYard on my laptop, so this is what we're dealing with. The lighting's good though, for once. Here we go. Just in case we get into talking about some stuff, because you never know around here. All right, I'm going to get off camera until people start coming in. I told everybody 8 o'clock. I know I'm early. It is what it is, right? Oh, there's one person. Let's see who it is. Oh, darn it. I saw that one person and got excited. Like super excited. But I still got 5 minutes, so yeah. Just waiting for somebody to hop on. Wish I could do more on my phone, but there's not a lot that you can do, unfortunately. Getting all sorts of notifications. I mean, I guess I could do reactions. You just wouldn't be able to like watch the video. So I guess I could react to what people are saying though. So we could do that. Fire up some reactions. Oh, 2 people. Just come on in and say hi whenever you're here. So I know you're here. All right, 2 people, come on in and say hi. I may have to get a new laptop because mine's starting to act old. All right, it's 8 o'clock. People should be showing up. All right, pop on in and say hey whenever you get here. Waiting for somebody to show up. All right, I see one person. Just come on in and say hey so I know who's in here. Three people. All right, come on in and say hi. Hey, Chris. It's a lot of lurkers. My goodness. Sorry. How are you feeling? Hey, Mitts. Good to see you. I'm doing good too. Just tired. I didn't sleep much last night because I decided to go out and live my life and I had to be up early. So I'm kind of tired. Right? Listen, you still got to go out and live your life sometimes. Hello, crafty visage. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing okay, crafty visage. Hi, Nova. Oh, yeah, Mitts, for sure. Until I realized that I was only going to get about 5 hours of sleep. So then it wasn't such a good idea. I'll wait till some more people come filing in. Oh, Dawn, that'll be fun. I mean, the first part isn't fun, but spending time with family is fun. I guess I'll cam up. Yeah, I do look a little tired. I'll tell you, this heat has got me. Oh, yeah, that'll be nice. This heat in South Carolina is like sweltering. So I think that's making me more tired. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I laid out like a few weekends in a row, and then yesterday I laid out at the pool a little bit, so I'm trying to keep my tan. Trying to get a base tan and then keep it. Just chilling out tonight. Let me go get a drink. I'll be right back. Need a cold drink. It's after 1 a.m. there. What are you still doing up? Drinking a Poppy strawberry lemon. It's my new obsession. It's a prebiotic soda. Good for gut health. I know, right? I feel like once we hit 4th of July, like we're halfway through summer and we're almost there. It's crazy to think about. Are you doing anything fun for the 4th, Mitts? It it was like 90 or so today, but the humidity is what gets us miserable over here. Excuse me. I have to use my phone. I wish I was using my laptop though. StreamYard isn't letting me log in because I don't remember my login information for my email. And it's making a pain in the ass to try to log in. Well, let me highlight the comment. There we go. So I'll be working, I think, until 6 o'clock. And then I'm going over to my mom's because my brother and his fiance are in town. So we're all gonna do cookouts and like do a cookout and do some fireworks. So that'll be fun. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Yeah, it's definitely been difficult, but I'm getting there. It's just taken a while, but at least I'm getting there. My liver enzymes have already been cut in half after losing 30 pounds. So I'm probably not even considered elevated anymore. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time. My brother's actually getting married in October, so it's actually cool that I get to see him like a couple more times before the wedding because he lives like up north. So it's good that I'm actually getting to spend a good amount of time with him. Oh yeah, for sure. Dawn's running into the store. Pick me up something good. I did a grocery order from Food Lion today to be delivered, so I'm all stocked up on some healthy, fresh stuff for a while. Which I don't know if you guys saw my video earlier, but I did a little taste test for there's that girl that does like the cottage cheese and mustard video, so I taste tested what she usually cooks and eats with that. Oh yeah, it was hard. It was hard for sure. I feel like I've kind of hit a plateau though, like it's coming off like a lot slower now. So now I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do to like amp it back up. Yeah, I have family all over the place. Pennsylvania, Massachusetts. Yeah, all over the place. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I thought you meant they lived in Florida, not visiting. Sorry. So do you guys want to do some reactions? Like I can play the video, I guess, on my laptop, and then we can kind of like react to what the person is saying as opposed to seeing, because I don't think I can share the screen on my phone. I've been trying to figure it out. I don't think I can though. But we could do some reacting. I think it's about to rain here. Who should we react to? I feel like there's a lot of crazies up in here. Who should we react to? Okay. Let me see. Y'all want to react to one of Glenda Sully's Instacart deliveries? I'm going to get off camera if we're going to do that. Here we go.
The Mr. Beast box comes with chicken fingers, Feastables, and more. Also, you can't skip this ad because it's already over.
New Pampers Father's 360 with a
Can you guys hear that?
Makes diaper changes a breeze. Love the change. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I just got a text message from Will and
You mean you got a text message from your sugar daddy? Is that what you mean? Because I think Will is more like your sugar daddy at this point. Or maybe Splenda. Who knows? Because I don't know, though. He sounds like he got money if he can afford to shell it out. So, you know, each their own.
a screenshot of a Instacart delivery at my front door. So let's go down and see what kind of food he has for me here. Yeah, hold on, I'll be right back. So I'm so excited.
Hey, Mitts, you should totally let us know if that actually happens.
I can't wait to see what Will has ordered for me. And I get to use my stair climbing dolly trolley too. That thing really came in handy when I went to the food pantry the other day.
So let me get this straight. You went to the food pantry the other day after, you know, you had a whole bunch of food. So you still went to the food pantry, but then you got 2 more Instacart deliveries. So where the heck are you going to put all this food? Because I think by now you have about enough food to feed a family of 5 for at least a month or 2. What happens to it all? Never mind, I know that. You should, Mitts. Totally. He does kind of creep me out too. I get that vibe.
Okay, let me turn the camera around so y'all can see what Will has bought for me. Yeah, here it is. Oh, this is from Aldi. Oh, this is awesome.
I love how excited she sounds about it all. Because dang, I knew that if somebody was sending me free food, I would be way more excited about it. Just saying.
Here, I'm going to have to get the trolley dolly. This thing was a lifesaver the other day when I was at the food pantry. Okay, so.
You know, I like how she just keeps casually mentioning the food pantry. You know, and she's definitely doing that for a reason, and it's definitely like calculated, everything that she does.
Gosh, look at all the toilet paper. My goodness.
Gosh, you're going to need all that toilet paper after you eat all that food up. My gosh.
Rolls. Okay, well, I'll go through it when I get it all upstairs, okay? I'll be right back. Y'all don't look at my stairs. They're dirty.
You know, for somebody who stays at home like all the time, you should have time to go ahead and clean those steps. But hey, that's just me. I would have clean steps if I stayed at home as much as she does.
I've had more important things to do than clean.
Like what? Sit in your bed and eat and watch YouTube? I guess so.
Clean stairs, but I want to show y'all how this trolley dolly works.
You know, I feel that like she acts like she's so excited to like get this food and that it's such a blessing. But it's just like she capitalizes a lot on the fact that she does go.
See? I have to get up a few steps. Anyway, it just climbs the stairs, see? See, it just climbs the stairs. Isn't that amazing? I love this thing. Okay, well, I need to hold on to the rail.
You know what, Mitz? I often wonder that too, because yeah, that's the only time that she ever leaves the house. Well, that and to go get food, like Dairy Queen. But other than that, she doesn't ever leave her house.
I pull up the trolley dolly. Okay, so I got the doorbell just rang. I got another delivery. This one is from.
And I guess one delivery full of food wasn't enough. I just don't get it. I really don't.
ShopRite, and Will said that these are the items that he wanted to get for me that they did not have at Aldi. So I will unpack those and I'll make a full video of all of the items. Y'all stay tuned. Okay, so these are the items that Will bought me from Aldi. So I have the steamed California medley and two.
You know, I wonder what kind of slop she's going to make with that California medley. I see that getting thrown in like a pot full of meat and oil, pretty much. Yeah, I'm still not convinced that he claims he's not a feeder. Just saying. Oh, yeah. She could. She could clean those steps for sure.
Steamed California medley. I love these two. They are so good. Mozzarella cheese, vegetable oil, a container of chicken broth and one of beef broth, some sweet relish for my potato salad and chicken salad and tuna salad and grape jelly, peanut butter, big jar of peanut butter, Texas toast that has to go in the freezer, so let me put it over here. A pack of apple chicken sausage and a pack of tomato basil chicken sausage. A bag of jumbo shrimp, 4 ounces.
You know, we never see this food after she does the haul. Have you ever realized that? Like, there's a lot of this food that we just don't see.
I believe it says. No, 4 ounce per serving. It's a 12-ounce bag. Oh, and a bag of pink salmon. Okay, so my storage filled up. I had to sort over. Oh, look at this pulled pork. Oh, yummy. That's going to be good. 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 pounds of ground turkey. I went through the shrimp already. And this is a bacon wrap.
You know, for somebody who is, you know, just so poor and so destitute, she always has like 5 types of meat in her freezer. Have you ever realized that? Like she has like fancy stuff too, like bacon wrapped chuck tender fillets and shrimp and ground turkey and ground beef. You know, like I probably make more money than what she does. But I can't even afford to buy like fancy meat like that. I mean, especially with the way that meat prices go up. Like, you know, a pack of chicken is now like $10 sometimes. And like a good steak is probably like $15. So I just don't get it. And then it's like she gets this good food and then she just like slops it up. Literally.
Chuck tender fillet. I'll bake up some of those potatoes that I got from the pantry. Oh, and a big pack of
We should count how many times she goes, because I feel like she does it a lot.
stew meat. This is beautiful. Two big packs of stew meat. Let's see how much are they. A pound and a half. Yeah, that's great. That's a lot of stew meat. Oh, more cheese. Okay, so this is mozzarella. This is Italian style shredded cheese. 2 pounds of bacon. Yay!
Gosh, 2 pounds of bacon and all that stew meat. I don't know. You know, she's poor and destitute, but yet she has like 5-star meals waiting to happen if she only knew how to cook them.
They're low sodium too. A French bread pepperoni pizza. And they're two French bread, I guess. Okay. Preheat oven to 375. Okay. You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, you don't have to tell me twice.
Oh, yeah, like definitely. If I had all that food, it would last me probably like months. So, yeah, I mean, I think the last time I went like full on grocery shopping, you know, like bought meat and produce and all that was probably like a good month ago. And I still have a lot in there. So, you know, if you just portion your food out and not eat it all in one sitting, you can make it last too.
Okay. That's what I'm having for lunch. 3 pounds of butter. Oh, well,
You know, I think so. We'll have to take a look at the timeline, but I think she does.
not be running out of butter anytime soon.
Oh God forbid we run out of butter. You know, we got to cook all of our things in butter.
Sausage links, penne ricotta, pasta, a jar of tomato, basil, and garlic flavored tomato sauce, pasta sauce, marinara pasta sauce. Oh, that's going to be so good. And 2 dozen eggs.
Oh, she'll have those 2 dozen eggs eaten in like a day, for sure.
Huge pack.
Dang, that's enough chicken to like feed a family of 5 and have leftovers. But, you know, she ain't going to section that off. She'll just cook it all at once in a big pot of slop.
Pack of chicken breast and a big pack of chicken thighs. And 2 loaves of white bread, my favorite bread. Okay, so I believe that's it. And then y'all.
You know, she's a diabetic and eating white bread is not good for you whenever you have that. But, you know, let's just keep claiming that we don't have diabetes.
Saw the toilet paper. It's still downstairs. I haven't brought it up yet. Okay, so let me put this away and then I will go through the 2 bags from ShopRite.
Paying your bills on time raises your credit.
Oh, we got to skip the ad.
Wrong. In fact, this is one of the 3.
Yeah,
okay,
that's.
So this is the second.
Yeah, sending food is like her love language. So I noticed that she has that like big thing of coffee creamer. I feel like she buys one of those like once a week. Like, how does she go through that so fast? That's what I don't get. You know, does she like dump it down her throat or something?
Instacart delivery from Will. He bought these items from ShopRite because he said he couldn't find everything that he wanted to get at Aldi's.
It's more like everything that you wanted him to get.
So I got 2 bags of my Tahoe cookies. I love these things, y'all. There's 8 in a bag, and I can eat every one of them in one sitting.
I don't know if I would exactly admit to eating 2 bags of cookies in one sitting. But hey, that's just me. I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm clearly concerned about my health and well-being. Some other people are not. Oh yeah, we know for a fact that she's not having her neighbors over for dinner.
Oh, Mrs. Butterworth syrup. I got rid of all of my syrup when I thought I was going to be able to stay on keto, but I wasn't able to. So,
She's always talking about keto, but I've never seen her stick with it for more than like 2 days.
we'll get back to that some other time. Eggo waffles, which I love with the Mrs. Butterworth syrup. And then I can make my own buttermilk pancakes. This man, he doesn't miss a beat, y'all. Look. He saw that pack of catfish fillets that I was given at the food pantry, and he thought to buy the Louisiana fish fry and tartar sauce. Now I know why you're such a good employee and so good at your job, and why you're always getting promotions and bonuses. And to think that you remembered that I had gotten filet catfish. That's amazing. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Whit.
And she's always talking about how like it's so hard for like her daughter to like put food on the table. Well, she has all this surplus of food. Why isn't she sharing all this food with like her family? Because she has enough that she could give some to like the grandkids and give some to her daughter. And then she would still have a whole bunch to eat at home. Oh, yeah. She's been so severely ill. Well, honey, the reason that you've been so severely ill is because your immune system probably sucks because you're so overweight and you're not doing anything about it. And your diet is very poor. If her diet, was better and she actually like took care of her body, she wouldn't get ill all the time. I know. She'll gladly go over there and fill her plate full at all the parties. That's for sure.
Well, pepperoni, Entenmann's mini donuts, which I love with my coffee in the mornings. Keebler toast and peanut butter crackers. My coffee mate for my coffee, which I love. Oh, 2 packs of pepperoni. I think I put some more of that on my French bread pizza. And 2 slices.
Pepperoni is like one of those meats that's like filled with nitrates and salt and sodium. And, you're cooking those pepperoni pizzas that are probably like loaded, probably like half of your daily value of salt for the day. And you're just going to pile on more salt on top of something that's already plenty salty. Real smart, Glenda. Real smart for somebody who has diabetes and high blood pressure. Just saying.
Slices of Hatfield hickory ham steaks and crab cakes. I love crab cakes. Okay, so that's going to be it for my Instacart delivery from Will. And I just want to thank you, Will, and I hope that God blesses you with happiness, health, and prosperity. So, y'all, please give me a thumbs up and share. And if you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye.
All right, let's see. All right, I'm having a hard time seeing a timeline here. So we'll just find, I guess, like another video to react to. So I'm going to pick one that I haven't watched and do like a blind reaction. So I didn't see this one about her having a full-blown panic attack. So I think that would be interesting.
Say goodbye to old costly cable TV once and for all. This revolutionary invention gives you access to your favorite channels and movies completely free of charge. Greedy cable corporations are trying their best to outlaw it.
Oh yeah, I definitely think he has a fetish for her. Just saying.
The device, surpassing standard cable companies in channel offerings and HD quality, deploys cutting-edge chip technology to capture satellite TV.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel.
Welcome back to my channel.
So today I want to talk about something that has really been weighing heavy on my heart. First of all, let me say that y'all...
There's a lot of stuff that weighs heavy on that heart. And it's not just feelings.
Y'all probably know that I have no fear. And there's a reason for this. And that is because I've already experienced the worst fear that any mother on earth can experience, and that's the death of a child. I always had a lot of fear and anxiety and stress and clenching my teeth and worry and,
which I understand that, like, losing a child, you can have like a lot of PTSD and like different triggers and like different mental health issues due to that. So I'll side with her on that one. I agree that she may have had some of those symptoms. Now, full-blown panic attack, I don't know about that.
Couldn't sleep at night. I just worried about everybody and everything, and I took all of that burden on me. Like I had to be the great protector and try to save everybody from everything.
So she had to save everybody from everything, but yet who was the one who always abandoned her children with her so-called alcoholic husband? Just doesn't make sense to me.
I did put a lot of trust and faith in God and ask God to protect my children and my family each and every day. And then my son was killed in a car crash, and that just, it devastated me. I was sick for a very long time and very sick. But after I went through all of that and finally did all the grieving and got myself back to where I could function and live, I know.
Girl, you can't function and live now. I don't know what you're talking about. You have to get online for people to pay for your bills and pay for your car repairs and pay for your food. That doesn't really count as functioning to me.
Notice I had no fear. I don't know. Nothing bothers me. I just get in the car and drive and go and do whatever I want to do. And, I just don't worry about it anymore because I've already gone through the worst fear that a person on earth can go through. And it just, they say that losing a child is every parent's worst nightmare, and it really is. It's like, a nightmare that actually came true for me. And I hope that it never comes true for any of y'all. And all of you who have experienced, I just want to extend to you my sincere condolences. But I had a panic attack today.
I don't know about that. I know what having a panic attack feels like, and we'll see if she actually had one. I actually had one a couple months ago, and I had to go to the hospital because I thought I was having a heart attack because my heart was beating so fast. But it ended up that they ran every test in the book and basically couldn't find anything. So that's what, I feel it was a panic attack. I mean, I try to see the good in everybody, and I try to understand where people are coming from because I know that people go through a lot. But, you know, whenever it comes to Miss Ma'am over here, I don't typically sympathize with her. But I can also kind of understand, you know, losing her son was a big deal. So she could very well have been having those like anxiety triggers, I guess is the right word to say. But also, she claims that she doesn't need to go to therapy, but she clearly does if she was having all those issues. Um, you know, I go to therapy and I've been going to therapy for probably 6 years now. And, you know, it's helped me out a lot. Like, I am a completely different person than I was whenever I first started. So it definitely helps. You know, people put such a negative stigma on like mental health and like therapy and all that, but really there's nothing wrong with it. I think that if you need help, like, you know, go get help because it will definitely help you. Yeah. I mean, I've had like mild, I guess, like attacks, but that one that I just referenced was like the first time I had like a full blown like panic attack. And I don't even know what triggered it, which was the weird thing because I was literally just like relaxing, getting ready to go to bed. But panic attacks can kind of just like hit you out of nowhere. So I think that's what kind of happened. But I was kind of concerned for like a couple of months after that happened. But after a couple doctor visits and some medicine changes, things are a lot better now. Thank God, because I was a mess. Just put it that way. It's kind of scary whenever you feel like you don't have control. And that's kind of like how I felt. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's why I don't believe a lot of the crap she says, too. Because she has insurance where she could probably go get therapy really cheap. So, you know, we're not all lucky where we can get like cheap therapy. Therapy costs a lot of money. But if it helps, then that's why I go, because it helps. Exactly. And that's kind of like what I was scared of. Because I kind of had like, I think I talked about this a little bit, but I had like shortness of breath and like I just felt like really just like I don't know, like my heart was beating fast and all that and I didn't know. So I'm like I would rather be safe than sorry and go if I'm having issues. So, but luckily, you know, they didn't find anything like really wrong. So that's why I think it was just like a panic attack, which they gave me fluids in my arm and like ran a whole bunch of tests. Like they were very thorough. So they couldn't find anything. So thank God.
I mean, it just, yeah, I've had this worry going on for the last 4 or 5 days and stress and just constant worry. And it's like,
Drinking coffee every day didn't work for me, but I couldn't figure.
I can't drink coffee every day. Well, I can, but it has to be decaf.
Out why, until I went from 184 to 123. I was doing everything right. I just needed a little tweak to one thing. So this is the simple method that has helped. You know, I want to fix it. I want to do something about it, but there's nothing.
Oh yeah, the feeling like I wasn't in control was like very scary. So luckily I got that all sorted though. But now I'm paying a really high ER bill off, but you know, better safe than sorry. That's what I always say. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go turn the air up a little bit, or down, I guess. All right. Got it.
I can do about it. And I guess it just came to a head today, and I actually had the fear in my stomach and the butterflies and the stress and just feeling that my heart starting to pound and starting to get short of breath. And I thought, my God, I'm having a full-blown panic attack. And several things have brought it on. First of all, the 5 warships that sailed up into Cuba. Yeah, that really worries me.
You know, here's something I don't agree with whenever it comes to Miss Ma'am over here. I feel like she always finds a way to, I'm trying to think of the word. She brings up like these really sad current events and she tries to sympathize with them, but typically it's not even something that she's ever been through. So how can she sit here and talk about it and all of that kind of stuff whenever she's never lived it? And she's talking about, like, she's always trying to relate like her life to like these big stories that happen in the news. And it's just like it's nowhere near, like her life is nowhere near as bad as what people go through in these stories in the news.
I feel like the Russians are thumbing their nose at us, saying, and that
yes, ma'am, Mitts, you're right.
That we're weak, and that really bothers me because we are demonstrating a tremendous amount of weakness, and we are extremely vulnerable.
I feel like we need to react to like some of the comments on this video because I'm kind of interested to see what people say about this kind of stuff.
And that has to do with President Biden and his state of mind. I've been seeing all of these TikTok videos and YouTube shorts and, news.
There's a lot of people in YouTube that actually do that. Like they'll take like something that happened to somebody else and like take that story and use it as their own.
Personnel, making fun of President Biden and joking about him and making all of these little shorts videos and showing him falling down the steps of Air Force One and showing him turning around and walking aimlessly at the G7 summit and when they had the parachutists and all on the ground. And I know some of these are clips that are taken out of context, but I mean, there are some things that you can't unsee. And I think the main thing that has gotten me very upset was when he and President Obama were at the fundraiser in LA among all the celebrities, Barbara Streisand and Julia Roberts and George Clooney, all of those who raised millions and millions of dollars for his reelection. And President Obama actually had to reach and grab his arm and lead him off the stage. He didn't even, realize that it was time to exit the stage, that, the event is over. I do recognize that he does have Alzheimer's. I remember.
You think?
It vividly. My best friend in high school, father, when we were.
Yeah, I mean, she has to find content some way, somehow.
Still seniors in high school. Her father got sick, and he was a very well-educated man. He was a school teacher for many years, and he was a principal of some schools there in Mississippi. But he got sick, and he retired, and then he got Alzheimer's. And, I would be over at Ann's house, and we'd be playing and doing things, and he would walk into the den and just stand there and just scratch his head, like, he was trying so hard to remember why he walked into the den, and just the way that he held himself, and the way that he walked very stiffly, and he was just always staring and looking around and always puzzled. And I see these same symptoms in President Biden, and it bothers me also that our government has just.
And can I mention something? Since when does she care about politics? She can't even vote.
Decided to ignore it and just to brush it off like it's nothing. Oh, don't worry about it. The media is just making a big thing out of nothing. Well, no, we're not. We're not blind, and we certainly aren't stupid. And it's nothing to laugh about. And I get real upset at this news agency called Sky News Australia. I mean, all they do is get on there and laugh and make fun and just go on and on about President Biden, and that's not right. I don't think anybody, especially a news agency that's supposed to be professional and reporting accurately, they're not. They're just a bunch of goons, and I don't like that at all. I think that we should have compassion and empathy and concern. I mean, this shows that we as a democracy, we are weak. And Russia sees it, North Korea sees it, China sees it, Venezuela sees it, all of these communist countries. They see it, and they.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I just want to write in, like, my best friend's name or something, because I think both guys are going to be running. I don't agree with either of them. Hey, she does that so she can have content and views also.
They're getting ready to pounce on us. And this 5 little warships that sailed into Cuba, that wasn't just because they were practicing. They were doing military practicing in the Atlantic Ocean. No. There's more to it. And, I could just feel it. And I had a panic attack because of it today. So I just wanted to sit here and talk to y'all about that and let you know what's been going on in my mind this week. And I just haven't really felt like filming. And I'm not a Biden supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a libertarian. I'm just me. I can't vote even. If I could, I would vote. But I can't because I have a felony conviction on.
Yep, there we go. The admission.
My record. So we'll just leave it at that. And I just wanted to sit here on a Friday evening and talk to y'all for a minute. I've got my stew meat in the oven. I've had it in the oven all day on 180, just slow cooking with some potatoes and onions and celery. And I just threw in a handful of egg noodles, and I've got.
She eats really good for being so poor and destitute.
some chicken broth in it and some cream of mushroom soup, and it's going to be good tonight for my dinner. Leave the comment section open so that you can leave your comments, and as long as they are kind and considerate. And please don't badmouth Trump and don't badmouth Biden, because if you say something nasty and ugly, I will have to delete your comment. So I hope y'all have a nice weekend. Please give me a thumbs up and share. And if you're new here, I would love it if you would subscribe. And y'all just keep on coming back. This is the quickest way to clear.
And y'all just keep on coming back. You know, I'm surprised at like how many people are like applauding her opinion. But hey, I guess it is what it is. But my phone's about to die, so I think I'm going to shut this off for the night. But it was good hanging out with y'all, and we'll have to do this again soon. Bye.